What is up, guys? Again, NotTheWorst here, bringing another Black Desert online video, and today we're taking a look at the patch notes for June 14th. Obviously, the massive news is that Land of the Morning Light is now live on servers that are not KR servers. They got it several months ago because reasons. We do now have it. Now, the portion talking about Land of the Morning Light in the patch notes is big, very, very big. And I know what you're thinking, you want to ask, but NotTheWorst, just how big is it? Well, you're going to have to ask your mom to get that answer because she definitely knows. But it does take up tons and tons of pages, and we're not going to cover all of this stuff. It probably needs like 4 different videos of its own to go through it, but I did note some highlights for you so we can just kind of talk about those a little bit in it without spending 14 hours covering everything on the Land of the Morning Light that are in the patch note. Every little detail that's in the patch notes. So it's live, it's out there. You have an actual option to start there with a new character, so you can run the quest line with like a new character starting zone, kind of like you could with the winter. Actually, not kind of, literally just like you could with the winter zone. Upon release, you can start directly in there. Outside of that, you'll want some Magnus quests done so you can port there easily, unless, I don't know, you like swimming, because that's a thing. Doing the quest line also does end up yielding you 1 sheet AP and an additional DP as well. Those similar to, it's getting compared to getting the stats that we had when Megu was first released for that month. That was out, so you can get that AP and DP back added in. There's also a new journal that's been introduced that gives you an additional DP. So completing all of that sort of stuff, you'll pick up 1 AP, 2 sheet DP total, which is pretty sweet. Other new things that are in, we have some new items: Debo earrings, the Tayback belt, which has some interesting functionality to it as well. Debo earrings coming from your boss rush quests and performance line for that sort of stuff. Does have a 3-piece set. 1-to-1, it is worse than Disto comparatively when you figure the trade-offs for Disto, but it does have a plus 12 AP 3-piece set boost. So if you have like the neck, belt, and an earring, that has 12 AP, which is functionally going to be better paired along with 1 Disto than 2 Distos in 95% of cases. And it does actually boost along with itself as well. I know some people had asked, does it work with 2 earrings? Yes, you can have 2 earrings and a belt, 2 earrings and a neck, etc., etc. So that does all work. Other new things that we have is, of course, the new item, the Dawn's Gloves. Man, I've been scrolling the whole time. I've been talking through the section to get there, and it's just so much they put in the patch note instead of a separate item, but that's fine. At least it's somewhere. The Dawn's Gloves is the new item. There's a new flame available for it as well. To get, alternatively to getting the flame, you can actually get 250 of the Crystallized Despair. I have a bunch listed on the marketplace on NA, so go buy them, please. I'd like to cash out on those now. But yeah, the Flame of Hongik is the regular item if you're not going to do the 250 Crystallized Despair items. In order to pick that out. And something to note, you can also swap it between the DR version and the Evasion version. We don't see this with Libresca and Fallen God pieces because they don't have alternative versions. This one does. It's very strictly DR, not accuracy, to note. They're the same accuracy because of reasons. But a DR version and an Evasion version for it, and you can swap between the two by exchanging 200 Scorching Sun Shards. Those sit on the marketplace min price for all eternity, and if you grind any amount of Calpheon Elvio, you probably have tons and tons and tons just sitting there, so you could effectively swap those over. Last piece to touch on is the new crystals, which can be set up in new combined versions that are strictly better than the current combined crystal setups that we have now. There's sort of sets that are geared toward like a defensive set, and then like a monster PvE set, PvP set, kind of, but some mix and matching is obviously going to help. And then boosting those up, you get like ultimate Whom crystals, ultimate Macalods, ultimate Gervish, that come out, like I said, just strictly better than the current sets that we have. So those are obviously going to be highly coveted. Getting those crystal slots to utilize those is also done through the quest line. So you're definitely going to have to be working on the quest line. There are some life skilling updates, some different gathering things. Hunting has quite a few new trophies and that sort of deal on it. And we're going to move past Land of the Morning Lights and get into other stuff at this point. I just want to note the time of recording this video, which is 3 hours after they posted it. The event table of contents does not work. It does not jump you to the event section. There's also not even an event page listed on here, where normally they list all of the events. I guess they were so excited about Land of the Morning Light, they were just like trolling you with an event button. So it's not there, but that's okay because Old Not the Worst has pulled up each of the new events individually with their little lines. So we'll cover those before we go into content updates for this week. So Here is first up. We've got new daily special and special pass with Land of the Morning Light. We've seen this before. You log in daily, you're going to get this top section of rewards for free, and then you need to buy the daily pass in order to, which is 3,500 pearls, in order to get these second sets. Value-wise, I mean, it's definitely worth it. Personally, I don't know, man. I'm just not into spending pearls in this game right now for that sort of stuff anyway. So yeah, pass for me, but it's pretty good value in general if you did want to pick it up. When you try and price out like the individual items that you're getting, obviously you're just time gated to like having to wait until it's been out for 14 days. You can get it after that. It's available to get those until August 9th. You can purchase the daily pass from now until July 2nd, and then you'll claim them at any point in time after the 14-day login period. Aside from that, we've got endless number of amazing rewards just for logging in. You're going to get something special each day, including today being an alchemy tool. This ramps up into some RNG boxes for you. Advice of Valks are in there. We kind of know the drill with that stuff. We've got an Offentet event where he's going to be giving out Dream Horse materials, which is interesting, a little different than what we're used to seeing for that sort of thing, so that's pretty cool. We've got a Shimmering Blue Jade login event, so staying logged in for X amount of time, up to 120 minutes per day, you're going to get these Shimmering Blue Jade items. These can be swapped out for different things like an RNG box, inventory space, some enhancement materials, etc., etc. We have the highly coveted Caphras extraction event. You can extract Caphras for 1 silver right now without worrying about the costs and ending up costing you anything. It's also going to be a complete refund of the amount of Caphras that you put in, so that you don't have to worry about losing any of them. So the during the event, it says for you, the percentage of Caphras stones extractable from your will be increased from 95% to 100%. This is done so that if you have your C20 gloves, you're not like eating billions of silver in Caphras loss to get them down to C10 to do the exchange for the new gloves. So this makes sense. You can also take advantage of this if you've made some changes in your gear recently and just want to redistribute your Caphras, or maybe you swapped your offhand or whatever. So definitely take advantage of it while you've got it. And lastly, we have Twitch drops are available. Those are back on, running until the 21st. So tune into your favorite streamer, help support them AFK away, and you'll get some free stuff each day. All right, moving into content updates, we have some class changes. There's a few issue tweaks, and then we actually get some pretty substantial stuff to Witch Wizard. They upped their usage and utility kind of across the board, and a big deal is they got this new mass teleport skill where you can teleport up to 4 party or platoon members at once. You can see the little graphic with it. So their teleport literally just grabs all the homies and goes with it. I don't play Witch or Wizard, but I'd definitely be trolling the bros and jumping off cliffs with this from time to time. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Actually, there's a literal graphic of what I just said. That's cool. Yeah, you could definitely do that. So they don't get a choice in it. You just teleport them and you're out of there. They got some buffs to a few other skills individually for Witch and Wizard, seeing some increase in damage on a few skills, and how the actual interaction for each of them is being changed as well. We see some PvE increases across the board as usual. They adjust the PvP damage reduction to match so that it's not a complete boost in PvP and just mostly for the PvE stats. We see these changes for the Wizard on Aqua Jail, Cataclysm, Hellfire, Bolide, and the Flow Arn's Guidance, for which we see some changes in for Equilibrium Break, the Gore Effect and Thunderstorm Tet Effect, Flow Voltaic Tet, and Flow Gore Roll as well. Wusa gets her Elvia skilled in the Awakening Kit, where you pick up a Serendia Elvia weapon. You can now use that skill as well. She also gets her 10, 25, and 50% Black Spirit skills in the Awakening Kit, so those are pretty cool to see. Then a few improvements just on her skill linkage in her Awakening Kit across the board. No other real changes to classes beyond that. There is a setup for new adventurers using the Abyssal Vein, so you can go from Balanos to Land of the Morning Light if you're new without having done the Magnus Quest to connect. Kind of makes sense, I guess, if you're a brand new player and you want to play from the new area to do the quest line, and then when you leave that area, you can just use that port right away, at least for 60 days. And at some point in that time, you'll need to do the Magnus Quest like everyone else, but it's there for now. Known Conquest War, just a little sort of change here. While you can still use the previously available repair items to repair forts and command posts, with the newly added Miracle Imbued Stone, you can now achieve higher repair values. Mysterious Powder, a key ingredient of the Miracle Imbued Stones, a material discovered in the Land of the Morning Light and can be obtained through excavation nodes. So a little bit of flexibility with the items there. Other than that, we got some UI updates, new background loading screen, and you'll notice when you log in, the your decision in what set of theme you want your inventory and character menu to be in will be asked once again, because that's been revamped. So that's a thing. But let's jump on over, check out the Pearl Shop for this week. And starting off, we have the new outfit that also came with the pre-order package. If you got that, the Taybec outfit set, 2,200 pearls to pick that one up. The daily special pass, like we talked about, is 3,500 pearls to get those bonus items out of it. We've got the LoML Hexa premium pack at 13,600 pearls to get 6 premium outfits. 250 crons, a 60 stack, and 2 Morning Light traditional wine to go along with it. You can combine the new costume with a tiger and get that pack for 5,250 pearls. It'll get you the Taybec, as well as a premium outfit box 2, some inventory slots, the Sunny or Sooty Rory tiger pets, or if you want, you can get a maid instead. As a bonus, you'll get solo Taybec title, some Moodle, Beot, and Delbiel Village storage space increases. Those are obviously new zones for the new area, and a 20% discount coupon. Then we've got the Leveling Aid pack. It's 3,275 pearls. Has a 30-day value pack, 16 inventory, 30 artisans, 1 Celestial Horses spirit item. Then you choose one from the following: choose your horse gear set box, Wizard Ghost Feed, 2 Marnie's process fuel, equipment tailoring coupon, and as a bonus, you'll get all of those storage increases we talked about before and the discount coupon as well. Then we've got Growth Enhancement Pack. There's a little bit of focus on these enhancing, maybe hinting at getting people to spend some pearls on enhancing their old gloves they're picking up. 1,500 pearls will get you 100 artisans here, 500 crons, and a rare cronstone bundle. You can get the value pack for 30 days at 1,350 and get that value pack as well as a bonus cronstone bundle and a golden bell. Haven't seen those in a while in there. The 90-day value pack is available for 3,600 pearls, which gets you just that, as well as a rare cronstone bundle, golden bell, 15 Valk's Cry, and 15 item drop scrolls as well. We've got a character slot expansion on sale for 300 pearls, although the number of characters you have has not been increased in some time, so there's that. Artisan's Memory Pack is 150 pearls that you can pick up, and it's going to get you 10 flat out. We've got a daily cronstone bundle. Excuse me, that artisan was daily as well. The daily cronstone bundle is 135 pearls, and it's going to get you 50 cronstone. These are really good value if you catch these every day and you want to spend the pearls on them. Like really, really, really good value, just FYI. Morning Dawns and Moodle Pack, 17 pearls. It's going to get you some Moodle Village storage, a workers lodging, and a village wharf. We've got similar in the All Roads Lead to Delbiel pack, and then of course one for the BDO as well. Probably butchered those names, but don't care. We have a new pet in deal. Prankebby is 1,800 pearls if you want to pick him up. He is very bizarre looking, but some people probably like that. He's got some feed to go with it. Arctic Fox is back in the shop. If you want to pick that up, we've got a golden hedgehog pack for 2,200 pearls. That'll get you the hedgehog, 11 energy tonics, and then choose either the Book of Old Moon or Blessing of Kamisil for 15 days, some magical verdure drafts, and perfume of swiftness. Then we have the Hedgehog Pack level 2. It's got the Hedgehog 50 weight expansion, 8 inventory, the verdure drafts, and swiftness as well. Then you've got Dancing with the Prankebby pack, which has that bizarre looking dude once again, as well as a value pack, and then choose one from the list below as an additional pet. It does have hedgehog and polar bear penguin to note in there if you're looking for any of those. The triple rare pet pack is 2,200 pearls, and you select 3 from that same list that we saw. Shining Arctic box is 1,540 pearls to get you some RNG boxes. I don't recommend those, but some people like the stuff. There's a package of 3 as well. Then we have expansion coupons if you want to get into the storage space for the new zones individually. They are available, as well as wharf and stable expansions. Then we have a Welcome to the Land of the Morning Light gift. It's 100 silver to pick this one up, and it's just going to give you an enhancement aid box to help you along with that enhancing, as well as the day 2 of this is going to give you memory fragments. Day 3, we're getting rare courser, 4 item drop scrolls, 5 enhancement help kit 2, 6 we are getting some Book of Florin and Loris Tea. And on the final one, we are getting Advice of Valk's 60 stack. So there you have it for this week's patch notes and Pearl Shop. Let me know what you guys think about what's going on in the comments down below. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to like it. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe so you get notifications when new videos go live. And if you'd like to catch me playing live, there's a link to my Twitch page in the description down below. Jump on over there, drop a follow so you get notifications for that as well. With that said, that's going to be it for this one. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.